My name is Manjiri Manirkar and I am going to present on the topic advance payment of tax. Let us start with the meaning. Advance payment of tax refers to the liability to pay income tax for income earned during the same financial year. Advance tax is tax payable by individuals who have sources of income other than their salary. This tax is applicable to rent, capital gains from salaries, fixed deposits, lottery winnings, etc. It can be paid online or through certain banks. As the name suggests, advance payment of tax refers to paying a part of your tax before the end of the financial year. Also called pay as you earn scheme, advance tax is the income tax payable if your tax liability is more than rupees 10,000 in the financial year. It should be paid in the year in which the income is received. By paying in advance, you help the government and also yourself by not finding it very hard to pay the whole tax at the end of the year. So, this way, if you are advance tax liability for the financial year 2020-21 exceeds rupees 10,000, then you are expected to pay it in the same financial year. Who is liable to pay advance tax? According to Section 208 of Income Tax Act of 1961, every person who has whose estimated tax liability for the financial year exceeds rupees 10,000 has to pay tax in advance. So, if you are a salaried employee, you need not pay advance tax as your employer deducts tax at source, that is TDS. Advance tax is applicable when an individual has source of income other than their salary. Even if employer deducts TDS on salaries, advance tax is paid on the income other than salaries or salaried income that is not subjected to tax. On the other hand, professionals and businessmen will also have to pay taxes in advance, as given their business income, the liability can be huge, and the same implies for the companies and the corporates. When SSE earns income via capital gain on shares, interest on fixed deposits, winning from lotteries and races, capital gains on house properties, etc. Besides its regular income, besides his regular business or a salaried income, that after adjusting for expenses or losses, he needs to pay advance tax of for these incomes. Even if you are salaried employee, the advance tax is payable even by salaried employee on their other income. Exemption for senior citizen. In a bid to make a life easier for senior citizens and to reduce their overall burden of tax compliance, Section 207 was rectified in the financial year 2012-13 to state that senior citizens will not have to pay advance tax provided the following conditions are fulfilled. The first condition is the senior citizen is an individual. A senior citizen is a resident of India. A senior citizen is an individual who is at least 60 years of age. And the last one is the senior citizen does not earn any income that can be charged under the heading of profit and gains of business and profession. According to Section 207 of the Act of Income Tax, a resident senior citizen, an individual aged 60 years or more who does not have any income from business or profession, is not liable to pay advance tax. For instance, a senior citizen may have various sources of income such as rental income, pension, then interest on banks, deposits, dividends, etc. So senior citizen do not have to pay advance tax as the sources of income do not fall under the income tax head of income from a business and profession. Only senior citizens having income under head business and profession are liable to pay income tax provided their tax liability exceeds 10,000. Also, this exemption is provided irrespective of the amount of income that a senior citizen earns from a source other than business and profession. Now let us look at the due dates for the payment of installment of advance tax. So listed below is the advance tax payment schedule for self-employed and businessmen. So in this case, the first installment, that is 30% of the tax liability, should be paid on or before September 15th. Second installment, that is 60% of the tax liability, should be paid on or before 15th December. And the last installment should be paid by March 15th, that is 100% of the tax liability. Similarly, the other schedule is for advance payment of tax for companies. In this case, the first installment should be paid on or before 15th June. That is, 15% of the liability should be paid by 15th of June. Second installment, that is 45% of the tax liability, should be paid on or before September 15th. Third installment, which is not less than 75%, should be paid on or before December 15th. And the last installment, that is 100% of the tax liability, should be paid on or before March 15th of each financial year. Also, if any amount, uh, if any amount up to, if any amount is paid up to March 31st, uh, will also be if any amount which is paid up to March 31st, which will also be accepted as advance tax for that financial year. Then let us see how to calculate advance tax payment. So there are four steps under this. The first step is to estimate how much income you earned in the financial year for which you are doing the advance tax calculation. Some of the heads of income tax should be taken into consideration for the income earned are income from interest earned from FDs or saving accounts, then in capital gains, then professional incomes, rental incomes, or any other income. Then the second step is add salary to figure ab- add salary to the figure above to arrive at the gross taxable income. So while advance tax is not applicable to salary, the sum total may change your tax slab, which will change the tax liability further. So add only if it is applicable. Step 3 is to calculate the tax payable by applying the latest income tax slab that is applicable to you. And lastly, as per the TDS slab, deduct the TDS that is likely to get deducted on which has already been deducted. If your tax liability after deduction of TDS exceeds rupees 10,000, you are liable to pay advance tax. Now let us look at small example on how to calculate advance tax. Now here, let us assume that the tax liability is rupees 1 lakh. Now let us calculate installment payment amount as per the percentage given in the schedule. So the first installment that we took here is 15%, which is to be paid on or before 15th June. Then the second installment that we took here is 45,000, which is to be paid on or before September 15th. As for the second installment, not less than 45% of tax liability is to be paid. But here, if we add the first and the second installment, the total comes to rupees 60,000, which is more than 45%. Now, for the third installment, the percentage that is required to be paid is not less than 75% of the tax liability. So, here we pay more 15,000 on or before 15 December. And finally, for the last installment, which is to be paid on or before 15th March, we pay the remaining 25%, that is 25,000. So, final total comes to rupees 1 lakh. So this is how we can calculate advance payment of tax. The payment of advance tax percentage may vary depending on the tax amount that is paid and the date on which the tax is cleared. Advanced tax payment, late payment and interest. Under Section 234C of the Income Tax Act, if you do not pay your advance tax installment on time, then you will be charged an interest rate of 1%. If advance tax paid by you is less than 90% of the assessed tax, sorry, then you will be charged an interest of 1% every month under Section 234B of the Income Tax Act. The interest is computed as 1% interest on the defaulted amount for every month until the tax is paid completely. The same interest penalty will be applicable if you don't pay the second or the third deadline. So make sure you pay the tax on time to avoid such penalties. Benefits of paying tax. Advance tax helps in reducing stress of taxpayers. By paying tax in advance, taxpayers do not have to worry about money shortage or tax payment at last moment. Secondly, it speeds up the tax collection process. Next, it increases government funds as the government can earn an interest on collected amount. Next, advance tax payment saves people from defaulting on their income tax payment. It helps business in managing their finances well and provides an idea of the income they have earned during the year. Lastly, refund in advance tax payment. At the end of the year, if the income tax department finds out that you have paid more tax than you should have paid, then it will refund the excess amount. So the taxpayers can claim the ref- so the taxpayers can claim refund by filling and submitting Form 30. They have to make the claim within the period of 1 year from the last year of the assessment year. Thank you.